Alright folks, Steve the Car Guy, Steve Fix here, and basically I've got a code on my car's computer. As you can see it right there on the dash, it says service engine soon, right? So that's the equivalent of a check engine light, right? So got a couple of code readers, got an Actron CP 9125. I think I bought this for like 20-25 bucks at AutoZone. And they have a Zurich ZR8 that I bought for about 85-90 bucks over at Harbor Freight. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down here underneath the car's dash to the ODB2 port, which is the interface for the computer where you can find out what the code is. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Actron, which is this simple little thing, and we're going to plug it in. There we go. You can see you got the connectors, and then you just line it up, and there we go. And once you line it up, the code reader comes on, tells you pocket scan, whatever. I'm going to say read. It's going to go through, and let's see what it gives me. One code. And what's the code? It's a P0137 is what we have. We don't need to worry about all those things. So O2 sensor is basically where we're at on this thing. I got to unplug it since I pressed a couple of buttons more than I wanted to there. This one's kind of hard to work with sometimes. There we go. Try it again. All right, read. So one code, a P0137, people. So just remember that. Let me go ahead and unplug that. Then I'm bringing in my Actron Zurich one here. All right, plug that in. And what do we got over here? Now, this will basically tell you what that P0137 code is. I can go ahead and look it up online. Don't necessarily need to have two of these, but the Zurich one does a lot more than just give you codes and let you clear it. So there you go. P0137 circuit low voltage bank 1 sensor 2. So bank 1 sensor 2, and there you go, same thing. Press any hotkey. We'll just go back to the beginning. So it looks like everything is heated up on my drive cycles except for the catalytic converter and the evap. If the cat goes away and the evap is still red, you can actually still pass emissions, people, just to let you know. So the oxygen sensor is actually set as being okay here. It just has a freeze frame data stored in here that it was getting a low voltage before. So that's what we know, people, right now. It looks like bank 1 sensor 2 is going to be the sensor underneath the car, over there by the catalytic converter on the exhaust side, as opposed to bank 1 sensor 1, which is going to be the one on top of the engine, which I replaced the one on top of the engine about 3 years ago. Then less than a year, it seemed like maybe it went bad, and I replaced it under warranty. And then about a year after that, the one below went bad, and I replaced that. And that was a big job because it was on there for about 17 years. I had to use a blowtorch and all kinds of stuff to get that thing out of there. And then I put it on there, and it's been about 2 years now, and it seems like that one's giving me a low voltage. So we're going to go ahead and see what's that all about on another video, how to go ahead and jack up the car and take a look at that. But right now you do see on the monitors that the oxygen sensor monitor is good. So if I just drive this car a little bit longer with the GM drive cycles and the catalytic converter warms up, I can actually go ahead and pass emissions. But thankfully I don't have to pass emissions this year with this car, because in Illinois it's every 2 years, and we passed it last year, so I don't have to worry about passing emissions until 2022 with this particular vehicle. So I could pretty much leave this thing the way it is forever and ever if I wanted to. But I will go ahead and make another video and show you guys how to check that oxygen sensor, and if it's bad, we're going to go ahead and clear it out. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.